What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's a beautiful day. It is a Tuesday. I got most of the day off today, which was nice. Had to put in a little bit of work early in the morning, but we're back out here. I'm going to go over a few things on the wrap some issues that I'm running into, maybe. I'm not really sure what this video is gonna entail, but I wanted to address a couple things on how the wrap is holding up and just some issues that I've been having. So let's just start with the back here. This back panel, I made a seam right here, and as you can see, it's peeled off a little bit. I was the cause. Let me get in there real close. Hopefully you can see that. I was the cause of that issue right there. I cut it and then heated it post heat instead of preheating it. It was a mistake on my part. You're supposed to preheat your edges before you cut, that way they don't pull back or shrink. And it was a learning process for me, and so this is what happened, and it got all weird on me. So this, fortunately, I can re-wrap this panel here, and it's very easy. I'm not gonna worry about that though. I'll probably wait till I scratch up the panel or something else gets wrong with it. And then this will take us to the tailgate. I already showed you guys this, how I messed up the tailgate. So I just haven't rewrapped that. I almost ran into a similar situation right here, but it's less noticeable. So that's fine with that. Also, you can see it is filthy dirty, so we might wash it today. But everything else, like the side, came out really good. The next issue would be like maybe some of this. This is not perfect. You can see the seams. I kind of pieced it together. It looks all right, but it's definitely not perfect. So that is what that is. The grill, we've already talked about this, but the grill needs to be redone. I did redo the head light bezels, so those are completely done and came out really good. Figuring out how to heat it up and stretch it was a little issue that I think I got mainly figured out. That brings us to this. If you can see here, I trimmed it all too short through here. You can see where it's pulled back. But in the main, I'm pretty happy with how it all turned out. If this was a show rig, I would be more worried about it, but you can see that right here I made a seam here, and then this is all a seam. So this is one piece, and then this is another piece. All this right here is one piece, and then this is a separate piece from that. So that's how it turned out. It wasn't like really bad, but if a professional or someone who is good at this would look at it and probably laugh and say what a horrible job it was, because it isn't the best. Another thing that might play into how well your wrap sticks, obviously clean surface, but another thing might be the temperature that you do the wrap in. This is Virginia, and when I was laying most of this wrap, it was probably in the 40s to like 30, upper 30s to 40s. And I think that might play a little role in how well the wrap adheres to the paint underneath. So that could be some of the issue that I was having on some of the edges. It's really hard to say, but I just don't know because I'm not a professional. But so we got that. I'm pretty happy with how all that turned out. Like I've mentioned before, those are not my doors, so I'm not wrapping them. However, I have these half doors here that I did wrap, and we've got the hinges and everything. I decided to try something, and I wrapped these and the mirror caps. And I was trying to take this mirror, the top part off of this, because I was going to powder coat this Jamaican teal, but I could not get those off. So I don't know if they, I'm sure I know there's a way to get them off. It's just I haven't done enough research to look and find out the right way. But all that to say, that's kind of the rundown. Everything looks good. The doors, when their half doors are on, look really good and kind of complete the whole Jeep. So that's pretty much it. Pretty happy with how everything turned out. You can see I was able, like right up in here, it's all scrunched up, and right here, I just didn't take enough time to really try to do it good on that part of things, to be quite frank. So that's kind of where we're looking at. The insides came out pretty good too. You can see all up and through here. So it's not perfect, but it'll work. I did put, if you can see this clear stuff, I ordered it on eBay, and it was really cheap, like $5, and I thought it would stick better, but it's not sticking. It was supposed to be like a PPF kind of deal, and I ran it up because when I have the doors off, I like to rest my foot like right here, and that would have just rubbed the wrap. So plus getting in and out, this is a high contact area if you don't have like Nerf bars or a step. So I may end up putting some kind of Nerf bar, but for right now I put this on both sides, and it will protect it from scratching, obviously, and do the job. But it is starting to peel up in some areas, so we'll have to address that at some point, I'm sure. But other than that, guys, everything seems to be holding up pretty well, and we'll see what happens when I go to take it off road, or when it gets like 90 degrees out in the summertime. We'll see how well it holds up to the sun and all that, but so far, couldn't be more happy with how it turned out. For $300 worth of wrap to do your Jeep, change colors completely, and as little work as we had to do, as far as we didn't have to paint, sand, paint, prime, like none of that. I sanded down a few areas because frankly, because the previous paint job had a whole bunch of runs in it, and those would show through the wrap. So anything that you see under the wrap, especially when you're talking about a like if you're talking about a chrome wrap particularly, like you're gonna see all the little imperfections. And this high gloss chalk gray is no different. You see everything, any little line, any little divot or indentation or whatever you want to call it, you're gonna see it through the wrap. So just keep that in mind. That's why I did sand most of the things down. But I think that'll do it for this video. I just wanted to kind of follow up. I had a few people message me on Instagram and on YouTube about this, so I just kind of wanted to make a YouTube video about how it's holding up, the issues that I seem to be having, and also the next step for this is the 1-ton axle swap, which my buddy up there on the hill, he also, I just found out, he has a YouTube channel as well. The YouTube channel is Virginia is for low riders. I will put a link up here to his channel. Go ahead, be sure to check that out. It's a pretty cool channel. He does a lot of custom stuff over there, rat rod style stuff. A little out of my wheelhouse of what I do, but you might like it. I definitely do. It's just I don't have any low riders or anything like that, but he does a ton of that stuff, so be sure to follow him. And yeah, so next up though on the Jeep, we're going to be taking the axles off, grabbing the 1-ton axles from my neighbor up there, and doing the swap on the YJ. Long overdue. That way I can really start like building some boost with this thing and putting down some serious power, and not have to worry about blowing the rear end like I did already before. So I'm very excited. Thank you guys for watching so much. Don't forget, give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and as always, keep grinding. Peace.
Just